Um, so yeah, I have seen. So Iris asked, "Have I?" Nadia, thank you for saying you saw me in Paramore. That was a year ago. I was doing Paramore. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, so there's a great site on Playbill. There's an article that came out the other day. If you Google or look up on Playbill Broadway Rush Lottery Standing Room, if you're in New York, you're looking for cheap tickets, this is a great policy to figure out, like, standing room policies for all the shows that currently offer them, so you can get cheaper tickets. You just have to have a photo ID, things like that. Let's see, shows opening on Broadway. What shows are opening on Broadway this year that you guys are excited about? Yeah, so I'm kind of like all wired up. It's really tricky for me being. Ooh, there you are, Nadja. Thanks. It's really tricky for me being out of town. I feel like I really miss out on what's happening in New York, but I get excited. I'm so happy to be working. It's like a blessing. And I love playing Bert and Mary Poppins. And the audiences here in Alabama are just like awesome. But there's so much happening in New York right now because you're getting ready for Broadway Bark. Well, they just did Broadway Barks. They've got Broadway Bryant Park happening every week right now. Oh, and did you guys see that Will Smith is going to be the genie in Disney's live-action Aladdin? And they finally found their Aladdin, even though there was all that BS about not finding him. I think that's awesome. I think it's really exciting. A live-action Aladdin film. Let's see if I can... Will Smith, man. That's actually kind of perfect. And then I think it's also really interesting that they just debuted at Disneyland. They just, like last night, premiered the new Fantasmic. And, I mean, I don't know if any of you are Disney nerds like me, but I love Fantasmic. Like, it's like one of my favorite things that they do at Disneyland, and they've upgraded it, they're changing it, they're actually adding, like, they added Aladdin to it. So it's funny that they're making this movie and they've got Aladdin in the show now. And then of course Disney's got the Frozen, and they've got live action Lion King coming. So there's so much happening in regards to Disney and their musical movies, which Lion King and Aladdin are both movies that I cannot be in because I'm not Middle Eastern or African, so not that I'd be considered, but you know. Also, a really cool thing that came out at the D23 Expo this last weekend is Alan Menken was honored. They did a big tribute to Alan Menken, and he sang, and there's some great video of that on here on YouTube. And I just kept thinking about what a nice man he's been to me, and how nice he was to me when we did Little Mermaid on Broadway. And I have like this awesome signed thing by him, so he certainly deserves to be honored. And Jeremy Jordan was there because they were doing a Tangled panel. I don't know if you saw Jeremy Jordan, but big fan of his. So. Did anybody see Falsettos in the movie theaters this week? No. I am a huge fan of Falsettos. I love that musical, and I'm so glad people are getting to see it in theaters and it's selling out. Hey Nadia, yeah, I've always wanted to go to D23 too. I've been a member since it started. Oh good, what'd you think of Falsettos? Did you weep like a baby? Yeah, and I bet you anything they're gonna release Falsettos on DVD, so we can watch it anytime we want. I can't believe that Oslo is closing like today. Oslo is done. Wow. So yeah, so a lot of the other stuff that kind of came out of D23. Yeah. Well, you can't. Oh no, today was the last day to see it. I think. I know they'll. I bet you anything they'll put it out on DVD. And I'm wondering how many more musicals they're going to start to record for similar things, because I mean it did so well, you know. So tomorrow's Monday. Tomorrow's Dark Day. If you haven't seen, did you see my Dear Evan Hansen shirt? I'm tapping on the glass. I also have a really cool apparel.com. There's one for falsettos. There's one for Hello Dolly. There's a Miss Saigon shirt. Broadway Life Apparel has been sort of this little baby that I've been trying to nurture and slowly take off. It's just shirts for fans, but built by people like us, like who are out there doing it, and designed by us. There's a Come From Away shirt. And I'm having so much fun with that. We got some really cool designs coming up in the next month or so. I don't know why I didn't send apparel.com. There we go. Yeah. So I'm working on that. I've got 3 videos currently being edited that are like epic. I am so proud of these videos, and I'm slowly going to release them. I will keep posting videos every Tuesday here, showing you guys. But don't follow me here. Follow me on Instagram. Keep in touch. Thanks for talking.